Hello, and welcome back. So this is going to be part 2 of the floor plans by me, the Fraiser's Co-Housing Project. So the Fraiser's Co-Housing, sorry about that. So the Fraiser's Co-Housing Project, part 2. All right, so what you're looking at here is a summary of the full project. We already went over this during part 1. If you guys want to, read these details, you can go back to part 1, or you can simply just pause this video and kind of read through it. So ultimately, we have a 3-family co-housing situation going here, about 5 bedrooms. We have 2 wings upstairs, and then the single friend will be downstairs. We have a total of 5 bedrooms. We have a home office as well as play space for the kids, and then living, shared space, as well as private family shared space in the suites. So let me get back up here real quick. All right, so we're just going to continue on where we left off. I didn't do too much off screen, but we're going to continue on from where we left off, part 2 of the Fraiser's Co-Housing Project. If you guys want to get into these details, feel free to go ahead and pause this video and kind of read through the details here. You'll see that we have a three-family co-housing situation. I'm going to go ahead and flip the page, but you can go ahead and read through these details to get, an idea of what the, outcome of all this is going to be, what the big picture is for this family. If you have any comments, feel free to drop any comments, input, feedback, whatever it is. It's all welcome. I'll try my best to respond, but we are going to continue on. So this is part 2. Let's go ahead and flip to, let me see. We're going to flip back to the actual, right here. We're going to flip here. So here's the sketch, or here's the foundation, and kind of where we left off. We're going to continue from here. Just as a note, this is the main entrance. This is the back. entrance, exit, main, second. So it's a pretty large house. I know right now it's kind of hard to imagine that this is going to be it's a 2-story as well. So it's going to be a 3-family house, co-housing house. It's hard to imagine now, but just bear with me. It's better and better as I continue on with this project. So what you see here, this over here is going to be the living space. This is going to be the dining, kitchen, and then we have like a foyer, like lobby area here right in front of the main entrance. And then you're probably wondering what these 2 boxes are here. These boxes, so these boxes right here, so around here, solid walls, and then right here is going to be like an entrance for a closet space. Actually, I haven't decided where I want this closet space entrance. So we know there's going to be something in here. There's some space here. And then this side too, same thing. Now, to add to that, we're also going to have a stairway on this side, and then we're going to have stairway on this side. And so the stairway is going to, I know this looks wonky because these boxes aren't aligned, and so it makes you question like what is going on here. But just imagine like 3 feet of stairs from this point, to kind of fill in the gap here to align it, and then 3 feet on this side. And so ultimately they will be aligned and it won't feel so off. But we're going to have a stairway on this side, as well as a stairway. Okay, so as well as a stairway on this side. So you have the main entrance, you have a stairway here, and then there will be some kind of meet and then continuation upstairs to the 2nd level. And then right here on the other side, from kitchen, dining area, or from the side, you have a stairway here. So you can also get upstairs from that way too. So I think it's a very neat, this family, we've already sit down and went over details with this family. They're really excited, and can't wait to the final product. So, moving on. So we have, now this is going to be a very unique setup. So a very unique layout. So believe it or not, this is the garage. So we have a very 3-car garage here. I know, it's like, why wouldn't I put the garage here? Usually in houses, you're like, okay, the garage is usually in the front. Like, what's going on? Why is it over here? But bear with me. I promise you it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be great. So you have the garage here. So obviously there's going to be like a driveway that leads to this garage. Here you have the in-home office as well as the restroom, a full restroom downstairs. Over here is going to be the playroom, and then, the playroom, and then right around the corner is the kitchen. Already explained. So we are going to start from this point with the Fraiser's Family Co-Housing Project. All right, so let's go ahead and get out of this full screen situation. Alright, so here we are. Alright, so we have I'm gonna go ahead and drop some doors. Okay, so looks like we have a variety of doors here. I'm not sure about this one. Why does it have like here's one that I used for my previous designs. Hold on. So I did use this one for a previous design. I think I'm gonna stick with this. I think I might stick with this, just to indicate that this is the main entrance. So we know this is gonna go here somewhere, so we will just leave that there for now. I'm gonna continue on. So it's this right here. I wanted it to be very simple. Didn't want it to be fancy, but something very simple. So we'll go ahead and so this door's going to be roughly 3 feet. And then it's definitely not going to be turned this way. Okay, so we have a couple doors down already, so go ahead. So we are going to go ahead and throw that up there. This is going to be another door. And now we will figure out where the door for this space is going to go. So I wanted to place this like, I guess it would be okay to have it in the dead center. Okay, so we are having some kind of technical difficulties where I'm not able to edit my items that I'm dropping. So I'm able to undo. I don't know what I did, but I'm undo for now. I'm trying to figure out what happened. So it's not allowing me to drag anything for some reason. So this is pretty interesting. So this looks good too. I need stairway. I passed a few good ones, but I wanted to just glance at it. So I passed a few good ones, but I wanted to glance at the other ones. I think the best one for this version would be something like this. I seen another one with more steps. Alright, so I'm going to scroll back to the top. I'll go with this one, but there was another one. It was an S, so it was more like a sketch. Like that chair. Where is it? I don't want to have to go back to the top and select that one. I know that was not the first one I seen. So okay, so it looks like, okay, so I think I'm gonna have to go with this one. This one is similar to the one up top. I'm pretty sure that isn't the one. I want it to be equal in steps. Like, I want it to be equal in size, so I don't want it to be... I'm gonna have to create my own. So, I hate that I spent that much time on this, but what I usually do when I run into this issue is I just create it myself. Like, it takes nearly no time to just create your own set of stairs. So, so that is my set of stairs. I'm going to group them and I'm going to duplicate it so that I can apply this to the other side. And so here we have our stairway. So the stairway, you can't see it right now, but this stairway is going to lead up and then over and then up to continue to the second floor. This stairway is going to lead up and then up this little one. So there's going to be like a little hall right here. And then it's going to lead up. So it's going to lead up, over, and then up. Well, and then up. So that's the vision there. And so we also have this right here that is going to Alright, so this is the pantry. It's going to be a nice walk-in pantry. It's going to be a great size. Okay. So we know that the Fraisers want a spacious kitchen area. So I came up with this great idea. They seem to like the idea as well. So I am going to go in all the way on this idea. So I'm just going to take a look at their details just to see what we have, just to kind of freshen up my memory. So it says, the shared common areas include the kitchen, dining, and living spaces will be centrally located on the ground floor. So, okay. So in other words, these are common, shared common areas, so we can make that happen for sure. Let me see. Okay, so a large open plan kitchen with multiple cooking stations and communal dining area with a large table. Okay. Shared living space, okay. Gatherings, playroom, office space. Okay, we have all of that. Check, check. Off our list. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and move into the kitchen. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move into this kitchen, and now that we have all of our walls up, we have all of our doors installed, we are going to go ahead and start just placing some furniture inside the spaces, just to kind of give a visual idea of what that space is going to be used for. So let me zoom in a little bit. We're actually going to pull this counter all the way up. Actually, I take that back. This counter is not going to be pulled all the way up like this. We're actually going to keep it down because we're going to place a refrigerator here. So what I can do is just duplicate this square and just draw it. Just draw it. Right about right here. So I did have a plan, a different plan than what I'm about to do now, but it's not, I mean, I think it's fine. I think it'll be great to have the refrigerator right here, opposed to having it over here. I'm gonna have the sink down here, and some other areas here. So, alright, so we got a major large refrigerator right here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and change this color. We don't want it to be the same color as the cabinet. We want to be able to see the difference. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a different color. As a matter of fact, I think I want to. Let me do like a granite, just to represent the appliances. So we'll do a granite. I said a granite. I meant to say a gradient. Wait, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word. Alright, so we are going to... I just need this box to pop up. There it is. Okay, so let's do it. There it is. Gradient, 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 whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let's do this. Alright, so there's no way. Alright, so we'll do that. And then we'll go ahead and put some text here. And it's just going to say ARIA to represent refrigerator. And then we'll put that in like a little white text. Change it from black to white. There we go. So that represents refrigerator. That's a big refrigerator. Large space. About 3 to 4 feet. It's like 3 points. 3.25 or something like that. Excuse me. Alright, so, okay, so we have a refrigerator. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but this island is going to be, this is a big deal. So this island is very unique. So we're going to have, like, the bar seating at the side. We're going to have the bar seating on this side of the island. The island is also going to have this glass separator. It's going to be a clear separator. The design, I haven't got as far as the design, but it's going to be a clear separator because we're going to have like some kind of special aisles right here for cooking. So it's going to be neat. So this kitchen is going to be one of a kind. Super excited. So I'm going to go ahead and put floor plan stovetop. There we go, stovetop. So we'll go ahead and put floor plan stovetop. We're going to put like a fancy stovetop pattern up here. Okay, so I'm not seeing what I'm looking for, so I'm going to go ahead and just try to, I'm just going to use one of these existing ones. And so I'll go ahead and I'll minimize it, make it really small, and then, make it really small. So the idea was to have it right over here. I'm actually going to, hold on. I'm going to click this a little bit. So these aisles will have like up here, not on the side, like a standard back in the day design. We're going to have it up here, so we'll do that. So for this one, we'll do that. Alright, so what am I covering right now? Okay, perfect. Okay, so this will... And then this one, I'm gonna just take a light gray. There's gonna be something really different about this right here. So we're going to have this glass separator. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be awesome. It's just gonna be wonderful. So this came out really big. Let's bring it over here. Okay, so we're going to I want it to be a really thin line. Thanks. Just happened. So the color of this line is going to be, so for me, I like to use blue as a glass indicator to indicate that it's glass. Maybe I'll use this one. Yeah, so I like to use blue as a glass indicator to indicate that this is a glass wall or object. So this right here is going to be glass. It is going to be awesome, y'all. It's going to be awesome. Just bear with me. So maybe I can even go like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not sure how this became. Hold on. I'm gonna click out of it. So that's one thing I hate about Canva is when being sick that you do not, like what happened? Like why are you stuck? Like why are you stuck to this? Why are you stuck? This is one thing I don't like. It's when I get stuck like that. Alright, so let's get you back up here where you belong. And then let's straighten this up. Alright, so once that's done. Alright, so that is a glass to window. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely. I'm super excited because I already met someone, like, they specialize in kitchens and it's just going to be great. It's going to be great. Best kitchen design ever. Okay, so we have that. So we are going to, so now that we have our special aisle there, we're also going to have a sink. So the sink, I love aligning sinks with windows. So we are going to look for a floor plan window. Okay, I have no idea what happened. Okay, it's still in shapes. It's under the shape category. So floor plan window. Hit enter. And we are looking for windows. We are looking for windows. So let's take a look. I don't know. Here's a sink. That's not the sink I want. Why? Okay, I guess I'll use this one. Oh, this is cute. I can do this window. And it doesn't have to be a fully shaped window. I just want it to be like a floor plan window. Oh, this is pretty. I'm gonna just click on this just to put it to the side. I like it. It's cute. It's really cute. So I'm just going to, I don't know what I did there. I'm going to I just want to save it because it's really pretty. I like the style. Super pretty. Just gonna save it. I'm gonna put it right over here. Or actually, I don't want it unfair with anything, so I'm gonna break it down here. Alright. I don't want it to like be in infuse anything. Okay. I don't want it to be in the way. So, oh, look at all these windows. They're all cute. We have the 2, we have the 3. I like this too. And I like this one too. So I think I'm gonna have a couple windows. So we'll do this one. Ooh, they have a black window. That's nice. Okay, so what's up? I don't know why it feels like this. Like, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna allow the computer to kind of gather itself because it's doing, it's just crazy. So we have so many different window styles. I'm gonna try not to get hung up on windows because it's really easy to get hung up on the details. This is exciting work. So yeah, it's very easy to get hung up on details. Bombay, let's go. Alright, so I am going to, there it is, so it's stuck. Okay, so it's stuck. Now I'm going to scroll down on this side. Oh my gosh, these windows are so cute. Oh, these windows are great. Wow. Okay, so now we're getting to like the cartoony looking windows. Let me see what this black looks like. This black looks right. I like this. That is pretty. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I want to go with. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Look at all these. Okay. Alright, so we are going to probably stick with, I'm going to click this one too. Yeah. So I'm going to make them smaller. Try not to get hung up on these details right now. Just need to do some furniture placements and then we can circle back with these cute little details. I don't want to get hung up right this moment with it. It's too much to do. And then I don't know about this one. Maybe. Alright, so now that we have a couple window options, we are going to go ahead and drag these bad boys right over here. For us, I believe I wanted to put a window in the kitchen, so we might have to go ahead and decide which window we're going to place in the kitchen. Okay, this is exciting work here. Alright, so, okay, so I'm a little confused. Why do we keep going to the side? Alright, so I'm thinking for the kitchen, I'm thinking either this one, which is actually a lot of, yeah, this one or this one here. Definitely more than one. I don't want just a single window. But I'm thinking in the kitchen, either this one or this one. Even this double one isn't bad, but for this kitchen, it's such a large kitchen. And it's not like it's going to be centered, so I don't want it to be like, you know, it's not going to be centered, so it doesn't have to be, I mean, it'll be centered a little bit. No, it won't be that centered on the cabinet, on the counter, so, or what if we do center it? Well, even if we do center it, I'm still not going to base my decision on it, so we are going to go with probably this one here. So we'll go ahead and copy this one, and we'll place this in the kitchen for now. Later on, if I don't like it or want to make changes, then I'll do so, but right now, I'm filling these three, the trio right here. So let's go up here and place our windows here. Alright, so let's make it, okay. So we have our windows. Alright, so these are lovely. I kind of do want that arch over the top. I think it might be a little too much for the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen is definitely one of the centerpieces of the house, but we'll just decide this window for now, and then we will decide everything else later. We'll decide what we want to do with the rest later. So right now, we'll go with this one. It's not going to be centered. It's going to be off to the side because we do want to give some counter space. We don't want it. I don't want it. I'm going to do. Okay, something's popping up. I'm a little confused. Why did this pop up? Okay, cancel. Okay, so I don't. Okay, so I know I keep saying okay, but all for good reasons. So I'm going to put it right about here. Alright. So we have our windows in the kitchen. Very nice. So I'm thinking about putting a sink right here, but for some reason I'm thinking the sink might be too freaking far. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm gonna put the sink right here. Maybe I'll center the window. I'll center the window so that we have an equal amount of counter space on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm actually gonna just center it from here to here. So center it along this box, and then there we go. So I'll center it here so that we have an equal amount of space on both sides. Then we'll go ahead and add our sink and faucet. Alright, so we're going to do double sinks. We're going to do double farm sinks. I don't like the single sinks. Like, no, I don't like them. So I'm just going to do the double sink. The client can change that. But I'm going to do the double sink. None of these are looking great. So I'm gonna go ahead and just create my own. It's really not that much, just 2 squares, and then I'll just look for a faucet. There we go. So we'll go ahead and take our box. Go ahead and take away the borders. We don't need any borders for this box. And then we will, oh, no border. And then we'll go ahead and change the color to, let's do like a gray. We'll do like a silver. We'll do a gray. I know that's like a standard sink color, but I just want it to pop out from the, I want to keep the colors neutral. I don't want to, have too many colors. Alright, so we're going to have double sinks. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this, but I do need this to be a little bigger than this. Large sink. Alright, so we have a very large sink here. It's perfect. Alright, so we have our large sink. Alright, so we can take this one, shorten it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, what's happening? Okay, so we're going to shorten it just a little bit. And then so we are going to, we need it to be the same size. I don't know why the lines are not popping up for this. All's good though. So we'll do that. You know what? I'm just going to delete that, and then we'll duplicate this once more. I'm trying to line it up perfectly this way. There. Okay, so that's good. And now we're going to look for our cute little faucet. We're actually not trying to do anything fancy. We just need something there. So, probably do something like this for now. It's huge. Like, really? You can't just read the room? It's just wild how big it came out. Alright, so there's our faucet. Okay, it's a very small detail. If you zoom out, you wouldn't even notice it, so I'm not really worried about the design right now. Okay. Alright, so we have our kitchen is like 85% done. Alright, so we have our pantry here. We're going to go ahead and put shelving in our pantry. Alright, so really we just need a box, because I'm not even going to search for shelving, because I know it's not going to be there. This is like so simple. We just want to, let's zoom in real quick. So we just want to, that's what we want to do. No borders. Actually, we do need border. We do need a border, so we're going to do one line for the border, and then the solid color will be white. And then the border will be black. We need it to be dark. We need those shells to be defined. Alright, so click it. I'm going to go ahead and pull it. Zoom back out. Pull it some more. Pull it more. Okay, very nice. Alright, so scroll up, click out, zoom in. Let's go ahead and drag it up some. Oh, okay, so we need this to appear probably behind. Here, let's go ahead and just make this color transparent. We don't want, yeah, we'll just make it transparent for now. So that, don't have to worry about that solid color interfering with anything. Alright, so I just want to give the illusion that there's plenty of shelves in here. Okay, so these shelves are pretty, okay, hold on. So we want these shelves to stand out. So, there's a lot of space in this pantry. There will be a lot of space in this pantry. But we do want to, we want the shelving to stand out. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out. Okay, not that far though. I guess I could have, something like that. Alright, so now I'm thinking we need to make this a solid color. Alright, so we have our shelves in our pantry. We are going to copy this, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. Just going to be shorter, and we may or may not fill in things. Okay, so this pantry is great. Give me this pantry. Alright, and then of course we are going to, it's very spacious. Oh, I messed up. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and shorten this. Alright. Alright, so we will fill in this shelf. Alright, so I just want to show that there's shelves in here. It's a pantry, there's shelves, and plenty of space. So, there's our pantry. I'm going to zoom out just to take a bird's eye view. So there we go. Very nice, very nice. Perfect. Okay, so our pantry's done. I'll go ahead and add some text. This is going to be black. And then we'll big it up a little bit, make it bold, and then we'll even drag this open a little bit. Still white, there it is. Alright, so we will here, we'll put pant. There we go. Alright, so that's clear of what that is, right? We have a nice spacious pantry for a lot of snacks and food. I think I'm gonna make it larger. Okay, I'm getting hung up on details again. I realize that, so I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible. And we're going to zoom back out. I don't even think I want this, this font. I'm going to just choose one, and then I'll move on. Okay, so let's go with this one. That's cute. It's not bad. I'll stick with this one. Alright, so we have our pantry. And we also put text in here for the garage. So this text is going to be a little bigger. So we have our garage. It's a 3-car garage. Very spacious. I mean, it works for 3 families, right? I mean, I might have to put 4 cars up in here. I'm sure it'll fit. It's pretty big, so it's clear that this is a garage, okay? I'll probably put some things in there, put some furniture in there. Alright, so this is so small, but we'll be fine. Alright, so over here's going to be a playroom. We'll get to that. We're going to move to the dining room. Or actually, let's get back in the kitchen. The kitchen needs another cooking area. I wanted to... what should I do here? I'm not sure what should I do. So I wanted to place an oven, like one of those tall ovens in this kitchen, in this space, but I just wasn't sure exactly where it should be. So I'm trying to imagine where. Maybe I can move the refrigerator here, but then we have this going on. I don't think that would be, I have like this corner going on. So that wouldn't be a good, here, let me group these together so that if I decide to move them, they stay in there. They stay grouped. Okay. Alright, so if I slide this over, so I can slide this freely without messing it up. So the refrigerator's here, but what if I put the refrigerator? Well, I like the idea of having the refrigerator near the pantry. I mean, it'll always be close to this island. I mean, I just love, this is what I really love, this garage. Can you imagine loading groceries from the garage into the kitchen? It's like right there, it's so convenient. Super convenient. So I'm so glad I decided to do that. That we decided to do that. Okay, so moving on. So we have the pantry, refrigerator. I like the idea of the refrigerator being right here next to the pantry. Okay, so we were going to put some ovens in here, or maybe we can slide this down. Maybe we can slide the sink down, and we can put like an oven here. I just don't like the oven. I don't like the idea of having an oven right here. Like, can you imagine like coming into the house and then like making a right and walking right into the open oven? Like, it's a freaking nightmare. It would be a nightmare. So I think having a sink right here is probably best to have the sink here. If anything, I can slide it over and then figure out how I would. I mean, I don't want to come into the kitchen, go into the. I don't know. Maybe. Think. I don't know. You know, I've never had a stand-up oven before, so I'm gonna just pass on this for now, and then I'll revisit. I've never had a. I call it an oven. It's like the top. It's called the top. Top loading oven is what I call it. Top loading oven. I've never had one. But I can't imagine it being right next to the refrigerator because it's a hot thing next to a cold thing, and it's just like just doesn't go. So I'm thinking about, you know, I definitely want them on separate places. I could be overthinking this, because again, this is their kitchen, so they're gonna put their appliances wherever they want. So I just need to build out the space, and then we'll cross that bridge once we get there. So we'll talk more about the refrigerator and that oven. So for now, I'm gonna keep the refrigerator where it is, and then I have this great aisle here. It's gonna be a great chef's kitchen. It's so awesome. I'm super excited. But anyways, so we also have appliances like the dishwasher. We also have, dishwasher. So, so we have options. We have things that we have to consider and think about. There's more to be done. I just hate this corner here. But anyways, let's move on. this might be a good place for the oven, because we can design it to where it's, like, especially if it's a top loading oven, we can design it to where it fits in this corner. Yeah, I'm super excited. I just figured something out. So yeah, we can design it to where it fits in this corner here. So yeah, we might put the oven right here. We might have that oven here. So anyways, we're gonna move on. We'll circle back. So we have a basic, we have our sink, we have our stove aisle, we have our island, we have our refrigerator, we have our pantry. Great. So we're gonna move on to the dining area. Okay, so got a lot of space to work with. So let's look up some tables. Very spacious. Very spacious. Okay, so it is going to give me, honestly, I just need a shape. That's all I need is a shape. I don't want, like I just need a shape similar to this, but without the chairs, because the table is going to be much larger than this one, and there's going to be several chairs around it. So this won't work. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to create my own, which is no problem. Just bring it over here. So with this table, I do know, okay, I have no idea why I did that, but that's fine. I do know that we are going to have, it's going to be several feet away from this wall. Okay, so at least 5 to 6 feet away. And then same thing over here, 5 to 6 feet. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have a quarter here. Or almost half, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's just drag it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, so maybe, let's take a look. Okay. There's so much space in this place. That's great. Okay, so we have so much space to work with. This is going to be a large table, a very large table. So, I know it looks huge, right? It looks big, it looks humongous. It's going to be pretty big, so. It's going to be pretty big. Okay, so I think I want just, no, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. There's going to be a lot of reaching around, reaching or passing around the table. We'll do this. Again, this is their space. So they will definitely tailor this to fit their needs. So hold on, I'm trying to do some measurements. So okay, give me one moment. I'm gonna do some measurements real quick. No, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'll be back. So we're gonna, this is gonna be at least 10 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. Same over here. 8. Perfect. Wait, that's for 2. So actually we're gonna stretch it out a little longer than that. So this is going to be a very long kitchen table. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep forgetting I can drag my cursor. So 1, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Let's see, we have half of that here, half of that here. 11. Okay, so we can fit 2 people around this table. Great. So let's go back. And we are just going to do some, I'm just going to do a circle shape. I'm not even going, well, let's see what chairs look like. So we're just going to go with something like this, but more chair-like. Like kitchen table chair. So probably, let's just do this. We did this one, this one. Wait, let's do this one. Alright, so we'll do this one. And then I'll change the colors to more of a neutral color. So we're definitely going to go with this one. This one looks more like a kitchen table chair. So. Back up. I think that's good. That's like a table, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and rotate this chair. Alright, so. Okay, go back. Alright, so. I'll just. Here, let's push this back. Oh no, undo. We're gonna push this back, and then we'll duplicate you. Alright, so we'll duplicate you to align. Alright, so let's just control these, screw down, and then we'll also push it back. Perfect, and then we'll go ahead and duplicate this one and bring it here, and then flip it. There. Alright, so we're back. We'll duplicate this. Let's see if we can group it and then duplicate it. So that's nice like this. Alright, so thanks. Okay, so we're going to go like that. We can't. Alright, so we just have to turn it. Okay, so there it is. There's our table to seat like 10 people or more. So, very nice. It's very nice. Very nice table. Okay, so we have our table, we have our dining area, we have the kitchen, and now we are going to, we have the bar here, we have to put our bar seats. So let's go ahead and add our bar seats. So for the bar seats, I just want just a round circle. I just want a shape. I just want a circle. Okay? Nothing fancy. What's happening? Oh. Alright, so I accidentally clicked. Alright, so while that's thinking, I'm gonna pull back. Okay, there's our circle. This is what we want here. I'm gonna click it right now. And then I'm going to choose our color, which is going to be this very light gray, because it needs to pop from here. Alright, so here we're just going to have about 3 seats here. So we'll have it. This is actually pretty big. We don't want it to be that big, but just enough for 3 to fit. Alright, so I'm trying to think. A stool is roughly, I think a cross is about, definitely not 2 feet, but it depends on the shape of the stool. Not everyone gets round stools. Sometimes stools are like rectangular shape. So there's so many different, and sometimes they have backs. So there's so many different types of stools. So we'll just stick with the standard circle for now, and then, yeah, we'll stick with the standard circle for now, and then we will, how many do I want to put here? I feel like you can fit people all around here, but we'll put 4. So we'll address it with 4, and then we will, we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and duplicate this one. Go up, down, down. Okay, so I accidentally click, messed me up. Okay, so that. Alright, so. We'll go ahead and push this to the back. Alright, so, okay, so we're going to change the color because they kind of blend into the other dots, and I don't want it to blend into the other dots. Oh, this is fine. I'm going to change the color. I know I get hung up on these details, it's so crazy. We'll make it like a, we'll do, what's happening? Okay, so we'll do a bluish gray, grayish blue. Alright, so we'll let that sink a little bit. What do you guys think? I might just settle with the gray, because the gray doesn't look that bad. What do you guys think? Let me see. So let's do a... Ooh, that was pretty. Looks like a red gray. There, we'll do that. Maybe. Oh, alright, so we'll do that, just so that it stands out and we know that they're seats. Okay? Alright, so there we are. Alright, I did say neutral. Now that made it not neutral. Okay, so... that's gonna bother me. So... I feel like I kind of messed up. Okay, I'm just going to leave it as it is right for now. Okay, so now that we have the kitchen is pretty much complete, 98% complete. The dining area is set. Let's put some windows around. Or better yet, let's do windows last. So let's just move on to the living area. There's our living area right down here. It's lovely. So we have our living area. And so I was really trying to contemplate and envision a space and how the flooring would be. I'm okay with hard floor, but I do love carpet. But I don't think I'm okay with there being carpet in living spaces where guests can walk and, yeah, just kind of be all on your carpet, and carpet collects things, and But I don't know. Again, that is ultimately up to the client, what they want to do with their flooring. But I think for this plan, I am going to make it, let me see. Ooh. Oh yeah, and there's also going to be a fireplace over here. So in this corner, there's going to be a fireplace in this corner. There's so much going on. Okay, so we have the space here. So we have our living space, and I'm not sure what to do with it. Okay, so moving on, we have this living room space. I always like to dress the extra entertainment space with a piano, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I always like to dress the living room or the extra entertainment space with like pool table or a piano. I think for this one, I'm definitely going to put a piano. So we are going to dress this space or just fill this corner over here with a piano or some kind of entertainment system. I think a piano will be, the piano's great, so we'll go ahead and put a piano. Alright, so we have a lovely piano here. It's like perfect. So our piano doesn't look a thing like this one, but it's a piano. We have like an old-fashioned. So our piano takes up at least 5 to 6 feet. It's like 5 to 6 feet long, so I know this piano is going to be at least definitely in this direction. 6 feet, 5 to 6 feet. Okay, so that's too much. Alright, so on this side, we're definitely going to make sure it has enough space on both sides. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is 6 here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have 6 feet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 4 feet on this side is pretty decent. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be straight like this in this corner. I think I would like slant it or curve it. I just want to make sure there's enough space to get around it because it's huge. So I want to make sure there's enough space. So I'm not sure if I want it to be like that or like this. I don't know if I want it like perfectly along the wall here or if I want it yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1, 2. It's definitely going to be further from that wall. Like right there. So we can just do it like that. It doesn't have to be straight. Let me see what it looks like this. I don't want it close to the wall. It makes me nervous putting it that close to the wall. Then you just get so much space back here. Unnecessary space. I guess you have to have it close. It has to be like, it doesn't need to be that close to the wall. Maybe, here, maybe I'll do this. Yeah, because we want it facing the living area. Because that would be the only space. That would literally be the only space people will be congregated to listen to the piano. So, let's face it that way. Alright, so we have the piano, right? And then this is going to be the living space. So what I was thinking, because this is a lot of space, so let me count this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, let me do this. Okay, didn't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This is awesome. Okay, so 25 feet. This is actually a really decent, very decent, 25 feet, decent space for a living room. For sure. So I'm very aware of how much space that is and what that feels like. So I think this would be, I think I would want to, here, I'm going to zoom back out. Okay, so we definitely, okay. So I think I would want to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why, but I want to carpet all of this. This. And then leave about 5 feet right here between this wall and this wall for like hard floor. And then I want all this to be carpeted. For some reason. That's what I want to do there. And then probably put like a window here. I don't know. But I don't know. Anything will go here. Whatever goes, goes. But I kind of want to split up that space. So, yeah. So, 25 feet. That's a lot of space. If you know, you know. So, anyways, this is a lot of space to work with. Definitely going to go ahead and let's get started now. Put some couches in. Please do not judge me when it comes to interior design because that is not my strength there. So, answer that. Couches. And then, yeah, so we're gonna go with basic. I mean, these are cute, right? Super cute, but we're gonna go with basic because we literally, this is not even a 3D. This isn't a 3D design or layout, so it has to be 2D, so we have to go with something that's like straight on. And so I'm looking at these, and it seems pretty cute. 2D, like this is 2D, but you know, it's not, it needs to be neutral. This isn't neutral enough. Oh gosh, and these are benches. This is like for outside, which is great. Let me go ahead and star this because I might use this for the backyard. So I'm going to star this layout, or star this item for the backyard. So, let me see. Alright, so here's a L-shaped couch. Great. Just awesome. Alright, so, you guys, couches come big, let me tell you. I was in a furniture store not long ago, just kind of window shopping and taking a look at furniture. And I came across this giant, like this plushy fill, soft couch. It was huge. It was like giant size. It was like jumbo size couch. Like it wasn't, you have your standard size couch, and then you have, like I've never seen a couch that huge. Like it was like jumbo. Like it was like one of those extended single chairs, but it was like, you know those single chairs that you sit in. So let's say that this is a single chair, this box right here. So it's a single chair, but it extends out for your legs to kind of rest up, right? So this thing was so huge. Like if this was your single, an extended couch, right? My legs were like stopped like right here. It was so big, and the end of the couch was like right down here. So I was just like, man, I feel like a little kid sitting on this couch. It was so freaking. It was just huge. It was like really comfortable too. So man, I loved it. I was just like, man. And then I started to kind of overthink. I was just like, man, this material seems like it could shed a lot. It seems very sheddable. Like it would shed all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that's perfect. So here we go. We have this couch. I'm thinking, let me see, arm's length would be, I think about 4 feet. I think 4 feet. 4 feet is a pretty, that's a pretty large couch, right? About 4 feet. 1, 2, 3, this is 3, and then you extend it a little further out. You have about 4 feet. So this is pretty large. So we're probably going to use this L-shaped couch. Yeah, we're probably going to use this L-shape. Let me see. Just not sure where exactly, like where to put it exactly. We can probably, I'm not really into like having like it, like closing things. Like I don't like it closed off like that. So I might just have it along this wall, maybe. Yeah, just have it along this wall. And then you can have like your entertainment space over here. Whatever you have. And then we'll have like a couple smaller sofas over here. So, yeah, so we'll have a couple small sofas over here. Let me look for that. Alright, so we have this one, just like a medium size, a 2-seater, and then let's keep looking. Okay, so, I'm not seeing, oh my gosh, look at these desks. I'm gonna need these desks for the office. But continuing on, I have, my. Okay, so this just excites me because it's so, this looks great. It just makes me want to create. Okay, so we have our 2-seater. Now we just need like a love seat. I feel like you cannot have all this going. I mean, this is a love seat. This is your love seat. It's a 2-seat. Now we have to have a single chair, is what I meant. We need a single chair. So I'll go ahead and place this one. And then I'll look for that single chair. So, let me see. This is going to be a very basic layout. Again, don't judge me because I'm not an interior designer. So we have our love seat. Boom. Alright. Alright. There's so much joy in this house, you guys. You might hear some laughter in the background, so yeah, you might hear some laughter. Okay, so for this love seat, I think I want to bring it over here, closer to this wall, and maybe we can even put like a plant or something or a table. I don't know. We'll put something somewhere. So what it looks like, based on how I have it set up, it looks like the entertainment system is going to be somewhere in this corner or somewhere over here. I'm thinking of probably having a TV right here, or maybe, yeah, it has to be right here because you have this couch that is along this wall. So you have to have the TV. The TV has to be here. And then we can have like, I was going to say the chair can go here, but maybe we'll put a couple chairs here. I don't know. But yeah, I think this is good. I think having, I mean, think about it. You have 3 families. So of course, I'm sure this is going to come, this very large couch is going to come in handy. And then you have a love seat. And then you have a couple single chairs here or wherever they'll have it. Wherever they have it. It's fine, but I'm just doing my job. I'm just filling in the space to kind of help them dream a little bit, envision, visualize what the space can do, what the space is going to be like, or maybe even inspire them. Yeah, we can inspire folks. Alright, so, oh, I see so much. Let me see something. I need to start this. I put that along the bed. Let me see. Here's a single seat, but it's not the color I want. But I think we can still rock with it. I think we can adjust the color. So I love how we have this little, I can probably create one of those, but you have like a little leg rest. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and choose a seat now while I like this. Ooh, I really like that one. We might have to select it. I just want to see it. Let's start. I want to see it though. I want to go ahead and look at it. I'm going to take a look at it. Thanks. What just happened? I didn't mean to do that. So, alright, so I'm going to go back up. I want to see this one. This one's better than the one I have. So let's move this over. Boom. And let's check this out. Alright, so we definitely, wait. Let me think. Here, maybe we can flip this. Let's flip it. Because I was thinking about putting it along this wall, but I don't want the wall fully covered. So I might... Yikes. Okay, let me allow it to think a little bit. Okay. Alright, so what do we have here? So we have this. Now, look at this right here. So this is what I'm talking about. That extended one-seater, it was similar to this style right here. This part of the couch. I sat in it, and my legs ended like right, my feet ended right here. Like my feet was aligned right up in here. And I still had like 2 feet before I got to the end of the couch. Like the couch was huge. I was like, whoa. I feel so small. Alright, so we want this to be about 4 feet. So let's see. Alright, so boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think this might work. This will work actually. So we have our couch. Great. So we have our couch in space. I think it fills it up pretty neat. Fills it up pretty neat. I did not mean to do that. I don't know why I keep like zooming out of the main page. Like, I don't know why I'm so zoomed out. Let me fix this real quick. Alright, so there. So let's close this for now, and then let's take a look. Alright, so I love this. I love this right here. So, but then what's the point of this? Like, what's the point of having this space right here? It's like a dead end. And I think with the kids, this will definitely provoke them to like flip over the couch and stuff. Like, it's just too much going on there. Like, it's just unnecessary. So, I guess we can just align the couches here. Just like that, which I think is fine. I think this is fine. Just align it with this wall. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Which will give us more space here. And then there's a lot of space in this midsection, but I think we're good. So I'm just going to go ahead and... it's very open. And there's so much space once again right here. Like, it's killing me. It's killing me, but again, ultimately this will be up to define how they want to use this space. Okay, so we can... I think it needs to be... I think right about right here is fine. And then we can... Where's the... You know what? I think I want to throw this left seat out and just put some individual chairs. Like, I definitely want to put something like... I want things going on. So we're going to have a very large entertainment system. And there's also supposed to be a fireplace as well. So we want to make sure we don't put too much in this corner. And there's going to be entertainment space here. So I'm thinking knocking this out and just putting like a single seater. They're going to put a single seater. A couple single seaters instead of the love seat. If they want to sit in love, then they can sit on this couch. Why is this so transparent? Because it's an image. Do you want a detail on this chair? I'll just click it so I can see the similar designs or graphics. Alright, so I'm not seeing what I'm looking for, so I'm going to go ahead and just pick one. Oh, what about this one? So this one's also transparent. I guess I'm going to have to go with the transparent one. Okay, so. Okay, so. I'm not finding what I'm looking for, so I think I might have to go with this. I might have to this is what I might have to do. So, alright, let's try this out. Alright, while it thinks. Okay. Wow, computer is just acting up today. Alright, you guys probably know what I'm going to do. Actually, let's do this. Just delete that. I didn't even need all these. I didn't need this either. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this design, and then I'm just going to flip it. Just like that. So flipping it. Alright, so now we have a single chair. So we have our single chairs. This is like really squarish. It doesn't really go, it doesn't go, but I'm just going to I'm just going to go with it. I just like the shape of this couch. I'll post to that other one. So we have our 1, 2, 3, and this right here. Okay, so we're gonna draw this out. Where is it? Alright, so we have our, oh my goodness. Alright, again, interior designer, I'm not. Interior designer. Okay, again, interior designer, I am not. I am not that. Okay, so just wanted to remind you all, because I know I'm not. This isn't perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill in these spaces. So I'm just going to do that. Alright, so that's the kitchen. That's the living space. I know, it's, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I want the double. I think I want the double here. I think we'll go with the double just to kind of fill in the space. Okay, so we have our couch. I just don't understand why. Let's do something real quick. Because I don't like that it's so bold. So I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit so that it kind of blends in with the other one. You know, like. Okay, so that kind of makes it blend in with the other ones a little bit. It's not like popping. Alright. Oh yeah, I probably did nothing, but anyways. There's the living room. I can put, let me see. I can put like a little, I don't know, like a little pillow chair or something. This is wild. I don't like that it's transparent like this because it doesn't. Okay, so I can't do that one because it doesn't, it's transparent and so it kind of blends in. Oh, what's this? What happened here? Alright, so we'll go with this. Once again, it's a transparent. Let's put some little. Okay, so there was this cute little this thing right here. Oh no. Okay, yes. Okay, so it'll let me. So this is what I used in another floor plan. And it's super flexible. I can change the colors. I get that neutral color I'm looking for. Thinking a lot. Like that. Okay. Anyways, it's supposed to be just like a little stool. Like a little, not a stool, but a little, seat. Like a little seat. So, I can just like place these randomly in a couple of spaces. Just to kind of fill the space, and so, this right here, I could probably just delete this because this is not what I mean, unless I can like fill in this, fill it in. I don't really want it to. Alright, so that's what I wanted to do there in that space. Okay, so I think I might put one more. Okay, so that's all that is. Just little extra pillows or extra little leg rests and stuff. And then we'll go ahead and create like an entertainment system. Alright, so we got some boom boxes and stereos and stuff like that. Do not think I wanted just like a TV screen. Floor plan TV. floor plan, TV stand. Where's the TV stand? There it is. Okay, so now they're giving us what we need. So, okay, perfect. Okay, so, okay, so I'll do this, and probably have to put my own, oh, this is nice too. So what happens when I use, oh, I don't like that one. So what happens when I use something like this? Alright, so what happens when I use images like this is it's taking up, hold on. It just takes up too much space. That's it. And then obviously I want the TV to be much bigger, but then I can't expand it without expanding the shelf or the stand. But then again, I can crop it, but I'm not even gonna go through all that because I actually don't like this design. So we will get that out of here, and then we will get the one that I want. I think I want to do just a plain, yeah, just a plain Jane. This one's cool too. Okay, so we can probably let's see what this one does. We'll work with this one. Okay, it's large. Okay, so it's huge, but I don't understand why this is so, like, it's super far off the wall. I wasn't expecting it to be that big. It's huge. I guess we can just leave it. We get what it is. Like, we know exactly what it is. Maybe this one would be better. But it's transparent, so that's not gonna work. I don't want it to be transparent. Let's see. Okay, so it just looks like. Okay, so no, we're not gonna do that either. Alright, so we have our entertainment system. And then over here, fireplace. Alright, so we just need a fireplace. Is this a fireplace? No, it's not a fireplace. Okay, so we are going to, right, so looks like we're going to have to create our own. I mean, these are all great, but it's not the perspective that I needed. And so let's just go with, well. Alright, so we are going to go with, you're going to have to get creative on our own. Alright, so, so we're going to go back to the top, because I think I already seen what I needed. And we will choose Alright, so we are going to put this. So if this doesn't work out, then I'm going to probably go with, I'm going to have to like create my own. I'm going to have to try something else. So I wanted to get this to perfectly kind of a line in there. Alright, so, okay, funny, Okay, it has to think. Okay, that's not bad. That's kind of, I mean, I think that's good. Alright, so and now we can go with like the firewood graphics. And okay, so now we can go with firewood graphics and yeah. We just need, there we go. So something like this. Alright, so it comes out super big. And make it smaller. Okay, so does that look like what it's supposed to be to y'all? To me, it doesn't look like a freaking fireplace. I can't go with any of these like perfect designs here because the angle, it doesn't go. It has to be 2D and angled from the top. Maybe, what is this? Maybe I can choose this. Thanks. Okay, so we're probably not gonna go with this thing. Let's just take a look at it. This might work. The blues and all that stuff, that's not. Okay, so hold on. I think this might work. Oh, any of these might have worked, actually. I could have just... I'm gonna click this for a minute. I'm gonna click this and just have it off to the side because I'm going to try something with this next. So let's just put that to the side. And then I'm just going to line this up, have it sit this way, and just kind of line it up perfectly like this. I mean, change the color. I wasn't gonna have it the blue that it's in. Yeah, so I was just going to do that. Alright, so it's just so slow, you guys. I think it's time to wind down. I have some other commitments to take care of at the moment. Probably 2 to 3 more things, and then we can be done for this part.